This is Chargers Now. I am your host, Will Ortner, and I am joined on Radio Row live from Super Bowl 60 with cornerback Cam Hart. I'm so excited. You are the first Chargers player to actually get on to the channel. I'm so appreciative for you coming by. Thank you so much.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah, man. So, Cam, obviously you've been running around. It's Super Bowl week. You're doing a lot of interviews. Thank you for taking the time with us. What's kind of stood out to you? Are you enjoying your time down here in San Francisco?
It's busy. It's busy. I mean, obviously it's cool. It's to begin to talk football again.
Yeah.
I've been out of football for the last 2 weeks, so talking football, talking memories. It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah. Awesome. So what's the one thing right now that you've noticed about Super Bowl week that is different than any other? What's the one thing that you're like, hey, you know what? I can't wait to do that again, or I'm excited to do here in the next couple of days?
Well, hopefully I don't have to do this much. And hopefully I'm playing in the game. I really appreciate that. But
yes.
Honestly, just how much media coverage there
Yep.
is. I obviously knew that the NFL was like a media-based sport, but like just seeing it in real time is actually pretty crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So now we get in the meat and potatoes of the interview. No more about the fun and excitement of Super Bowl week.
Certainly.
Obviously, you are being coached right now by, in my opinion, one of the great coaches, not just for college football, NFL as well. Jim Harbaugh, everywhere he goes, he is a winner. What are your thoughts on Coach Harbaugh? Do you have a fun story you can tell us about some of the craziness that can ensue with him?
No, Coach Harbaugh, like you said prior to this interview, is a quote machine. He always says some of the craziest things that you probably wouldn't expect. Talks a lot about his childhood. His dad and his brother having great influence on who he is as a person, how he coached. But him as a coach, I mean, I can't ask for more. He knows how to win. All he cares about is football. That's his number one thing. That's his job. It's his hobby. It's his life. And as a player playing for a guy like that, I mean, I couldn't ask for more. So yeah.
Do you have a funny story about Coach Harbaugh, one that really sticks out to you? Every time I see him on video, I mean, there's just craziness that always ensues around him.
I don't have a particular story. There's a quote that he said he remembered the day he was born.
How is that possible? Do you remember the day you were born?
I do not remember the day I was born.
You know what's shocking? I don't remember the day that I was born.
I don't think anyone
I'm starting to believe that maybe he's lying.
Maybe it's a little cap in that, but like he has crazy quotes like that all the time. I appreciate him just giving us an insight on who he is. He shows up every day and he's himself. And
yes, sir.
That's what you can respect out of a guy. You can't respect a guy who's inconsistent. He's very consistent in who he is. Win, lose, or draw, he's going to show up the same person. I respect it.
Yes, sir. Obviously, you had a stellar year this year. Really held it down on the secondary for one of the best defenses in the National Football League. What was really working well for you this year?
For me personally, just trusting my teammates, trusting the process, and not trying to be something that I'm not. Continue to show up every day and be myself. And a lot of my personality show in the football field. I think that's one of the biggest things. I'm not a guy that's going to be in the media a lot talking and stuff like that. I really want football to be my biggest endorsement, and I think that's what I focused on. And obviously, it wasn't the best year. We aren't playing in the Super Bowl right now.
I was going to say, I would say that getting to the playoffs is a pretty darn good year. It might not be the best year, but you know what? I'll give you an A. Maybe not an A+, but an A.
Well, I'm also pretty spoiled. I've been to the playoffs twice in my short career, and I hear guys who haven't had that experience say you should be really lucky for that experience. But I really want to win it all.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's what we do it for. We do it to get to this big show and win in this big show. So that's all I can think about right now.
Future's pretty bright for the Chargers. Obviously, you got a new offensive coordinator, Mike McDaniel, who is, I would say, an offensive genius.
Yes.
You got a new defensive coordinator in Chris O'Leary.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the future since you continue to keep trying to look towards being in this game?
I would say he's a defensive genius.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Him and Coach Minter.
Let's get into it more.
I think they go hand in hand. Coach O'Leary, I spent 5 years with him at Notre Dame. My rookie year, he was at the Chargers as the safety coach. Coach O'Leary is one of the smartest football cats I've ever met.
Yes, sir.
He knows the game in and out. He played the game. He understands the nuances of the game. And he understands his players. He's huge on relationships.
Yes, sir.
And he understands the pros and cons of each of his players and where we're at an advantage and where we're disadvantaged. And I think he puts us in a position to win. And he did that as a safety coach, and I expect him to do that as a defensive coordinator. I'm excited for him. I'm happy for him, and yeah.
What was your initial reaction to that hiring of bringing in O'Leary?
I was extremely happy. I was extremely, like I said, he's one of the guys that recruited me when I was 8 years old to come to Notre Dame.
Yes, sir.
And he was He was
8?
like a grad. No, 18 years
18.
old.
I was going to say, you 18. Said 8 there. I was like, what kind of athlete are you? Hold on.
Sorry,
wait a minute. I heard about the 13-year-old that USC offered. I didn't realize it was 8.
No, 18 years old. He was one of the guys that recruited me to go to Notre Dame as a graduate assistant. So
yes,
just watching him climb to the top from where he was in 2019 has been amazing. And I expect him to have a stellar career as a defensive coordinator and continue to climb.
Yes, sir. Now, I do want to take one quick step back, and let's pretend that this isn't Chargers Now. Let's pretend that this is Ravens Rundown by Chat Sports. You're not talking to Will Ortner. You're talking to Joey Peterson. Okay. What are some nice things that you can say about the new head coach that's going to be over there in Baltimore, your former defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter?
Coach Minter is amazing. Like I said about Coach O'Leary, I think he's also a genius in the way that he coaches the game and that he calls the game. I always like to say he's playing chess on the sideline. Coach Minter puts his players. I mean, if you see the guys that had success on our defense, I think a lot of it is attributed to Coach Minter just putting us in position to win. We trusted Coach Minter with everything, whatever he called. We had the utmost trust and respect that he was putting us in position to win, and I think just having that respect and trust out of your players only leads to success. And I think he's gonna continue that as a head coach over at the Ravens. That's my home city, so hopefully he does good enough so we can play him in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
I would love nothing more than an AFC Championship game with Ravens versus Chargers, but I will say this, I would prefer it to be in SoFi.
Likewise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Cam. Let's dive more now into some individual players, right? You can't choose yourself. You cannot choose yourself. Who are your top 5 cornerbacks to watch right now in the National Football League? Or is it some of the guys over on the NFC side? Is it some guys in the AFC side? Who do you watch to kind of pick up on some tricks of the trade?
I watch a lot of Pat Surtain.
Okay,
We're similar in size. Pat Surtain. I watch a lot of Marlon. Marlon's relentless.
Yes.
Plays with great effort. He's a tackling machine, turnover machine. Witherspoon. With the Seahawks. He has kind of a very similar game as Marlon. Christian Gonzalez.
Gonzo. I got you. I knew who you were talking about. Gonzo.
Yes, Christian Gonzalez. He's a technician. He shuts down an entire side of the field, and I enjoy watching him do that.
We got one more. We got one more spot in
Denzel Ward.
Your mount. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I've been watching Denzel Ward since I was in, what was that, high school?
Yeah.
Denzel Ward.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite all-time corner?
I have a couple. Richard Sherman.
That's my favorite.
I watch a lot of his tape. Nnamdi Asomugha.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of his tape. Darrelle Revis, obviously. Aqib Talib. Champ Bailey. Yeah, I watch all the greats. I study the greats. That's one thing that I will do.
You and I just became best friends because Richard Sherman will be my day one, number one favorite player of all time.
Oh, number one player. Okay.
And it's crazy because I played in the trenches. I was an O-lineman that no one cared about and played a lot of games that no one cared about, right? But I love Richard Sherman. So you've skyrocketed up my boards of players that I love. That is fantastic. Now, obviously, on the flip side, you go against a lot of really good wide receivers, especially in the AFC conference. A bunch of studs around. Who are the top 5 wide receivers in your opinion? And I do want you to rank them. I want you to go 5 all the way to number 1. Let's put some bulletin board material out there.
As of today.
Okay, yes, today, right now. It could change tomorrow, but as of right now.
JSN.
Number 1 or number 5?
Number 1.
Number 1. I think that's a great call.
Jamar Chase.
Been unbelievable. Jamar Chase, number 2.
I will go Puka 3.
Puka 3.
Justin Jefferson 4.
Yes, sir.
Well.
It's tough because that last spot, there's so many good wide receivers in the National Football League. There's so many good ones that play extremely well.
I don't know.
You know what? We'll leave that one open. Here, I got you. I'll save you. You ready for this one?
Go ahead.
Number 5 on Cam Hart's top wide receivers, Lad McConkey. There you go.
There we go.
We're going to get a Charger in there.
Go.
We're going to get one of your teammates on there.
That's good.
You can throw in Quentin Johnston, too, if you'd like.
Yeah.
They're all at 5. Keenan Allen as well. All of them at 5. That's right.
Put them all at 5.
That's right. They're all tied there at the same spot. That's fantastic. I got one more question before I get you out of here. I know that you're chomping at the bit to kind of get out of the craziness that is Media Row and craziness that can be Chat Sports. But who is your favorite teammate of all time? Someone that you played with either in college, someone that you played with in the National Football League. Who is someone where you're like, hey, man, I'm in a spot. It's 2 a.m. I'm in trouble. Come get me. Who's coming to get you? Who's your favorite teammate to play with?
Bro, I can't name one.
You can't name one. That's a problem. You need to have someone. I'm telling you right now.
That's the thing.
Oh, okay. So
that's
there's a couple.
Kyle Hamilton.
Okay.
That's my guy. DJ Brown in college. Tony Jefferson.
Yes, sir.
Tarheeb Still.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you a top 5.
I love that. I love that. There you go.
So that's 4. So I have Kyle Hamilton, Tony Jefferson, Tarheeb Still, DJ Brown.
Yes, sir.
And one more. I'm going to go Benjamin Morrison.
Benjamin Morrison. I love that.
Benjamin Morrison, Xavier Watch / Xavier Watch.
There you go. Right in that fifth spot. We keep cheating. We get 6, 7, 8 guys in there.
I can't choose 5. They are my guys, bro. They are my guys. I got their back, and they always have my back, so yeah.
I love that. You always got to have that hero phone call in you. Shout out to Mario. That's my guy. He knows.
No, honestly.
He knows if it's 2 a.m. and I'm calling him, hey, man, stuff's going wrong. I need your help. You need to get down here.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to give you one last sec. If you just want to address Chargers Nation, let the people know how excited you are for the next season. I'll let you do that, and then we'll get you on.
I'm extremely excited. I think we're trending upwards. I think we've only scratched the surface of how good we can be.
Yes, sir.
I think there's a lot of growing out there to do, and that's pretty good when you go to 2 back-to-back wild cards. I mean, obviously it's a first-round exit, but when you're scratching the surface of how good you can be, and that's the floor, I think you can be excited for that. And I have the utmost trust in all of our coordinators, especially Coach Harbaugh and Coach O'Leary. My teammates, I feel like they're second to none, and then I'm excited. I'm extremely excited.
I'm excited to see to watch you play next year. I'm excited to watch this Chargers team really go, because I do think that right now, I don't want to say a super team is being built, but it feels like a really darn good team is being built down in LA. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us on Chargers Now. This is why you subscribe to the channel. We've got news, content, and rumors that are going to be on this show. You don't want to miss out. And of course, when we get a chance to get one of the stars of the Chargers in, we're always going to make sure that we get an interview. Thank you guys so much for viewing today's video, and bolt up.
Yes, sir.